if you're looking to apply as an individual employer, you do have to meet the financial requirement. So I thought that today I would do a video on how to calculate your income, as your financial requirement, what you need to do to prove to immigration to satisfy this requirement. Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Simi. I'm the lead consultant for Citadel Global Immigration, and today I wanted to talk more about the Caregiver Immigration Pilot Program. I know a lot of people have been eagerly waiting for this. People are still eagerly waiting for this day. I really hope everyone is preparing, you're gathering your documents if you do meet the eligibility requirement. And if you don't meet the eligibility requirement, this is not for you to give up hope or to, be disheartened by this. Just bear in mind, immigration is always ever evolving. There's always one need or the other. You just need to make sure that you're preparing yourself so that when that opportunity comes, you can leverage it. So for those who are able to apply for March 31st, congratulations to you guys. But I also want to encourage you to make sure that you have all your documentations ready, reviewed, and up to date. Make sure that you have all your questions answers. If you still need to ask questions, feel free to send us an email. If there's something that is not sure or you're not sure about, please send us an email about that and we'll be able to clarify that with you. So one of the things that the requirements for this pathway is that if you're looking to apply as an individual employer, you do have to meet the financial requirement. So I thought that today I would do a video on how to calculate your income, as your financial requirement, what you need to do to prove to immigration to satisfy this requirement. And I hope this makes sense to you guys. So we know that this pilot program is for two specific streams, the NOC 44100 and NOC 44101, which is the child support and the home support. Now, if you're an individual and you're looking to hire a child caregiver, I'm going to walk through how you calculate your income, as well as how much you need to be paying this person and you add that together, the income that you need to show to immigration. So I'm going to be sharing my screen so that this can make more sense. Okay, so this is the low income cutoff on the Canada website. So you want to go on canada.ca and check out the low income cutoff. You can just type this into the search box and then look at your income size, your family size. You have to determine the amount, your income based on your community size, where you're living, and how many people are in your family unit, the size of your family unit. So if you're a family of 3, that's including yourself, your spouse, and your child, you have to show that you meet the income requirements. So based on your community size. So if you're a 3 persons, that's you, your family, and a child, and you're looking to hire a nanny. If you live in somewhere in BC, British Columbia, for example, we know that British Columbia has at least a population of over 500,000 people. Right? So for 3 persons, the income threshold that is needed is 44,966. So you can calculate your income. For your income, you'll have to have at least 44,000. Let's round it up to about $45,000 to be able to show that you make the income. This is just the first step. Then the second step is that you look at the wage that across Canada. So if you go on jobbank.gc.ca, you type in the occupation here. There's different occupations that you can check. If it's a home support worker, you also type that in. For nanny, we use that as an example. And you're living in BC, let's say BC, for example, you need to have, and maybe you're living in Okanagan area. As you can see here, which is actually a very great example. It says here that it's not applicable. I'll come back to this, but let's look at another section, another city in BC. Let's say Kootenay region, Lower Mainland Southwest region. Okay, the minimum required income that you can pay this person, or the minimum wage you can pay this person, is about $19 an hour. You need to pay this person at the minimum of $19 an hour or higher. Once you make whatever that equals to, let's say about $20, that's about $42,000. You want to add that, let's say $40,000 plus 44,966. So that's about $90,000 that you need to show. You don't want to just show 90,000. You want to show at least maybe 110,000 or 120,000 as an income to be able to satisfy that you meet the financial requirement. Because one thing IRCC wants to see is that it's not only for you to show that you can pay this person, you have just about the money to pay this employee, you have a bit more left for your family expenses, right? Which is why even though the income will be about, let's say, 40 about 45 $85,000 $90,000, you want to show that you have at least 110 $20,000 as your main as your income. And keep in mind, you can combine income. So if you're married, you have your spouse and he's working, you can use both incomes to show that you meet the income threshold. Same thing with if you're applying for if it's a home support worker. Again, you type in the home support worker here, and then you look at the minimum wage for the province that you're in as well as the city you are located in. Now, if for those who are in a city that it's not clear what median wage you need to be paying this employee, like in the case of this Thompson or Kanagan region, you will be using the provincial wage median. So BC already has $18 an hour for the median that you need to pay in nanny. So this is what you'll be using. So for those who have NA in the province, in your city, you want to look at the province median wage, which is about $18 for BC. Same thing applies to Alberta, any province. Just look at the province that you're in, where the person is going to be working at, and then calculate the income that you'll be, the wage that is required for that particular province and the city. If your city is non-applicable, if you have non-applicable in there, then you want to go with a median wage for the province you are applying, this person will be working in. And then you add it to your financial, to the low income cutoffs, and use that to get the total amount of money. Increase that by another 10% or so, and then use that to show that you meet the financial requirements. And one of the ways you can also show financial requirements that you meet the eligibility will be your notice of assessment, your T4s. These are the things that you can use to show that you meet the financial requirement. I hope you found this very helpful. If you haven't subscribed to our channel already, please feel free to subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions whatsoever, please comment, put it in the comment section, or send us an email at admin@citadelglobalagency.com, admin@citadelglobalagency.com, and we'll be happy to assist you. Thank you. I wish everybody all the best, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.